Hello, lovelies. By now, you all probably know that I have a love-hate relationship with salads. My insides, of course, love them, but my taste buds, not so much. Today, I am solving that problem with 3 awesome summer salad ideas that taste so good you almost can't believe they're salads. I'm kicking things off with my cool as a cucumber salad. Of course, it involves a lot of gorgeous, fresh cucumbers smothered in one creamy, dreamy dressing. Like so many great salads do, this one all starts with a really incredible dressing. Now, I am using some sour cream here. You always have the option to use some plain yogurt instead, but I really do love the taste and texture of sour cream here. To that, I'm adding a whole lot of chopped fresh dill. Dill and cucumber, as we know, were meant to be together, just as pickles. I'm also going to add some horseradish. Such a beautiful addition. I've got just a splash of white wine vinegar for some acidity. In addition to cool and creamy, I want this salad to be bright and fresh and flavorful, and lemon zest and juice is always a great way to do that. I'll hit it with some salt and pepper, give this all a whisk, and then I will assemble my salad. In this case, I am using 2 English cucumbers. I ran a spoon down the center to remove the seeds and then just cut them into half moon shapes. Removing the seeds helps to remove a lot of the excess moisture that's contained within a cucumber, so I highly recommend not skipping this step. To this, I'm going to add some finely sliced red onion and then pour over my dressing. I'll give that all a good toss, and once it is well combined, I am just going to pour it over some arugula. If you're not an arugula fan, any mixed greens or spinach will do here. I just love serving it over a bed of greens for even more great nutrition. If you want to take this salad right over the top, I always recommend serving it with a little bit of smoked salmon and some fresh lemon wedges. Trust me, I would not lead you astray here. This is a winner. Next up, I have a Mexican-inspired grilled corn salad. This stuff is incredible, especially when corn is at the height of its season. Now, to grill your corn is really simple. I have a grill pan that I like to use on the stove, but if you have your barbecue fired up on your patio already, more power to you. That is a great option as well. You can just get your corn right on the grill and let it cook up until it's got gorgeous char marks all over. Now that my corn is beautifully charred and cool to the touch, I can go ahead and remove the corn from the cob. I like doing this over a bowl because trust me when I tell you, there are times where the corn just flies everywhere and the mess is insane. Once you've got all those tasty corn kernels removed from their cobs, you can simply add some finely chopped red onion to this, some minced jalapeno, as little or as much as you like, depending on how much heat you want, and some freshly chopped cilantro. Give that all a good toss, and then we're just going to pour this tastiness over a bed of greens. Now, I'm using this gorgeous combination of mixed greens. I got some mixed greens from my grocery store and then actually added in some chopped romaine to add extra crunch. So this salad is going to be very, very satisfying and have such a nice texture. We're going to pour our tasty corn mixture on top of that and then get to work on a really simple dressing. The base for this dressing is actually some plain yogurt, but sour cream would be a great substitute here. To that, I am adding some crumbled cotija cheese. Now, if you can't find cotija cheese at your supermarket, you can also swap in some feta here. You're looking for something that's nice and crumbly, but also has a nice salty bite. Cotija definitely fits that bill. To help thin my dressing out a little bit, I'm going to add just a splash of olive oil to it. Then it is time to add some flavor, starting with 1 chipotle pepper that I have finely minced. Next, I am going to add some grated garlic. Always a good idea to grate your garlic as opposed to mincing it in a dressing like this. That way you don't end up with a bite of garlic. It's just sort of well distributed throughout. I'm gonna finish this off with some bright, fresh lime zest and juice. Give it a stir and then pour it over that corn mixture. Oh my gosh, guys, this salad's got the perfect amount of heat, a bit of smokiness, a little tartness thanks to that lime juice, and of course, a ton of sweetness thanks to all of that gorgeous charred corn. This is perfect for taco night, where you could serve it with some shrimp or some chicken or some fish. There's no losing with this salad, none at all. Finally, nothing says summer like a gorgeous caprese salad. And that is just what I am making today, except I am using the most gorgeous combination of beefsteak, heirloom, and cherry tomatoes you can imagine. For this salad, I am starting just by giving everything a nice chop. I'm going to slice my larger tomatoes horizontally to make sure to expose their prettiest side. The appeal is in the colorful combinations. This one's my favorite. I almost love him too much to cut him. I'm not gonna cut him, he's too pretty. I'm also going to chop up some of my cherry tomatoes, but I'm going to leave others whole because I want a nice variety of textures. Now that we have all those gorgeous tomatoes sliced up, we can start to arrange them on our plate. This is art, not science, folks, so you don't have to worry about being perfect. Next, I am going to add my burrata. If you're not familiar with it, it's basically just soft mozzarella cheese. I like just sort of tearing off bits of it and we'll just sort of nestle it in with the actual tomatoes. You really have the option to use any fresh mozzarella you want. Even bocconcini balls would work really, really well here. To that, I'm adding just a few Kalamata olives, which of course I love because they're nice and salty and a perfect flavor contrast. And then I'm going to finish this off with some beautiful basil. Just before serving, you're going to want to drizzle on a little bit of good olive oil and balsamic vinegar. Hit this with some salt and pepper, and it is ready to be devoured. Now, I know at this point it looks almost too pretty to eat, but I swear to you, everything on here is edible. Just make sure you take a great photo for Instagram first, and then you can chow down. Trust me guys, if you make this for your next potluck, you really will have burrata the best thing to the party. What could be capricier? I love this salad from my head to my toes. And we're done. I hope you enjoy all 3 of these awesome summer salad ideas and you'll give them all a try. If you do, be sure to tweet me, Instagram me, or Snapchat me a photo because you know I love seeing your kitchen creations. Keep in mind the full recipes are in the description box so you can take a look for them there. And finally, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe because there is lots more deliciousness where this came from.